And day 2 in Mexico City. So I thought I'd do a quick room tour before I head out to explore. So king size bed. These really cool lamps right here. I thought I'd show this. The aesthetics in this place are really cool. Coffee machine. There is a record player with a couple of albums. It's just a kind of unique little touch. I have to try that out later. Television, mirror, a little work stand for the bed, big closet, safe, and a flashlight. And the bathroom, toilet, and the walk-in shower was very nice. And this place is kind of bougie. It actually has a doorbell. So the had laundry service that just came by to offer, which I declined. And anyway, there's a doorbell. All right, so off exploring, I'm gonna look for Chapultepec Park, which looks like it's one of the largest parks in Mexico City. There's a castle there, and a couple of the other monuments that I've seen and associated with Mexico City. So let's go. Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm not even 24 hours into Mexico City, and I can already see this as a city to which I'll want to return. Haven't even seen any of the highlights or the tourist destinations, so let's go.
Estás perdiendo el tiempo, Perisareno, Perisareno, por lo que más tú quieras, hasta Cuaredo, hasta Cuaredo.
So this is the Angel of Independence, which was erected in 1910 to celebrate the centennial of the beginning of the Mexican War of Independence. So if I had to guess, the Angel of Independence would be synonymous with the Statue of Liberty. And then this road is the Paseo de Reforma. And it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's done this just for the weekend, but it's completely closed off to cars, only bikes and pedestrians and joggers, and definitely giving me a little bit of a Netherlands vibe. The center area has monuments to heroes, and I've noticed most of these are women. And the vehicular traffic is off to the side, and then there's roundabouts where the roads meet. Alright, so I'm here. This is the main entrance to Chapultepec Park. I don't think I'm saying that right, but looking forward to seeing this and to cool down. Done a lot of walking. I don't know what this monument is up ahead, but beyond that is the castle. All right, so taking a break here at the park. We've almost hit 10,000 steps and it's not even noon yet. A lot cooler here in the shade. The other thing I have to remember is Mexico City is like 7,000 feet above sea level, so there's the altitude as well, which I'm not used to. But in any event, I wanted to correct myself. So the main entryway when we walked in the park, the big white facade, it's called the Altar de Patria. And above it, I thought was the castle, but it's not. That's the Museum of Natural History, I believe. So we're on our way to the castle now, and so far so good. Just loving this city. All right, so just stopping at some mango with it says salt. Not really sure what this is. There's some lime juice on it. This is 50 pesos. Oh, very good. Mango is one of my favorites. Apple pie is my favorite fruit. Wow, this is good. Not sure about the topping, but it's only on these here up top, but mangoes. All right, I think I finally figured out the mystery of the castle, and it's not as elusive. Apple Maps just had it wrong. So I was correct. The building behind the Altar de Patrias is the castle. And I think it also is the Natural History Museum. So circling back and heading there now. And I figured this out by disregarding Apple Maps and then hopping on Google Maps. And now that's the route I'm taking. So let's see. Okay, so a long walk up the side. I think I have finally made it to the castle. Well, one thing I can say is that it was worth it because typically I think it cost 100 pesos for entrance fee, and I don't know if maybe it was just free on Sundays, but I didn't pay anything. But I know museums don't make the best content, but it's kind of cool and kind of makes me wish I knew a little bit more about Mexican history. All I know is Pancho Villa and the Mexican-American War, the Alamo, everything related to America, of course. It's really fascinating to know that history is taught so differently across the world. It makes a lot of sense. I learned American history because I'm American. But it was kind of cool. Wish I knew a little bit more about the art that was in there. Don't know what those skulls were about. I think those were skulls of the natives that were here before as the Spanish invaded, and they had holes in the side of their skulls, which I'm assuming was the cause of death. It's really interesting. Been a long day, and that museum is really crowded. As you can look behind me, this is still the entrance line to get in, and it's much worse now than it was when I got here. Another observation, I think Lincoln Park must have toured here recently because I've seen a lot of Lincoln Park tour shorts. And then also, I don't know what the deal is with having these monkeys on your head. Looks like there's some type of water squirter as well, but I want to say like 25% of the people have monkeys on their heads. Well, I should say 25% of kids at least, and some adults. All right, so making my way out of the park. I think I'm just gonna head back to the hotel and definitely get something to eat. Okay, I discovered this in Curacao, that whenever you see somebody with a machete and a coconut, you must stop. That is nothing better than that. That is so good and very needed. All right, so back with tacos Pastor. All right, so that hit the spot. There's just a couple of tacos Pastor, just kind of refill the tank. Still gonna look for something for a dinner, but that was a place I'd seen Lisa and Josh eat at when they were in Mexico City, so I had to check it out. And unfortunately, I ate 1.5 of the tacos before I discovered the salsa bar right behind me. And that added a lot to the experience. It's very good. What I'd love to get right now is a horchata. Okay, just took a brief pit stop at the hotel. I was actually considering going up to this rooftop bar at the hotel, but I don't know if you can hear the music behind, but that's actually the music from upstairs, which is 8 stories above me. That's how loud it is up there. So no. So on my way to find some ice cream, or maybe some real food. All right, so one of the benefits of popping back into the hotel and taking a break, because I was pretty tired, was that I did miss this little rainstorm that we just had. But it's still raining, so I don't know how long this is gonna hold off. I just want something else to eat, and rather than trying to explore around, I'm gonna go to a already new fan favorite, and that is Taco Naco. All right, so I've ordered, apparently I do not say horchata well enough because it took a while for her to understand that's what I wanted. And I got a torte pastor, so something different than a sandwich. And here comes the horchata. All right, so new favorite of Taco Naco. The torta pastor was basically whatever pastor is, sandwich. It's like the tacos I had yesterday, but just in a sandwich form is fantastic. The horchata was gigantic, and I think it was all at 60 pesos, which is like $2.80, which is amazing. So for the most part, I think pricing around here is somewhat similar to the US, but definitely bargains around here. So with that, I'm gonna call it a day. We've got an early morning tomorrow, and we're gonna head outside of the city. So thanks you guys for watching. Got an early morning in the morning. Got,
Ya
you
llegaron
know,
sus ricos y deliciosos tamales cuareños, tamales guajiros, tamales calientitos. Traemos
tamales.
de salsa roja. Traemos de salsa roja, verde, mole y dulce. Atole calientito. Acérquense y sigan.